Today I'm listening to Jansen cover the song Alone. Keep watching. Hi everybody, it's Christi Bovee with the Voice Love Company. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell below so you don't miss a single video or when I go live. We are celebrating 50,000 subscribers this week. I could not have done this without you. Thank you. Now let's get started. So next to watching the ticker climb up and up and up to 50,000 subscribers, I can't think of many more exciting things than listening to Floor cover a heart song. You guys have been blowing up my direct messages asking, have you heard it yet? Have you heard it yet? Have you heard it yet? I have showed great restraint in not listening to it until now. So let's not delay any longer. Let's dig in.
I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on the telephone. And the night goes by so very slow. Ooh, I hope that it won't end though. Alone.
So it's another original cover. She's definitely taking this song out of the context that it was in the original and making it her own. I really like the soulfulness with which she's singing this. It's really beautiful. Somebody asked last time with her Let It Go video if she was actually really recording in the video. I think for both of these, she recorded it separately and then did a more artistic video montage. I'm not sure if there's a second camera for this one or not. To me, it also sounds like her voice is very soft again. Now, I didn't catch that in the last one in Let It Go because my studio headphones are quite sensitive, as you can see when I'm complaining about different things, mostly crowd noise. So I didn't hear it last time. I really felt like it was a pretty good mix in my headphones. I am feeling like her voice is rather soft. Now, it'll be interesting to see where she goes from here. So let's get back in.
Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone?
Clear as a bell. Wow. Okay, so there's a second camera shot on this, which is really nice. And again, I'm really believing that she's not actually recording this in the seated position, but it adds a lot to the emotion that she's conveying. And what's interesting too, again, she's bringing the lyric to life. I don't know how many hundreds of times I've heard this song in my lifetime. She is really making it new for me. And I'm recognizing as she's conveying so much emotion, sadness. I mean, it really is a sad lyric, and I don't think I ever really connected that before. What she's able to do with her voice, it's really interesting because it's the same singer, but I often feel like she's a chameleon where she can just mold and meld her voice into being whatever she wants it to be. She's a shapeshifter vocally. How about that? Sometimes I listen to the things I say and I'm just like, seriously? I really feel that that's true. There's something so malleable about her voice. She's herself, but yet she's able to do all of these different vocal qualities.
You don't know how long I have wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. Oh, you don't know how long I've waited. I was going to tell you you tonight. But the secret is still my own, and my
I love that bluesy note.
is still unknown, alone.
Yeah. Good. Okay, yes. I really love these songs where we can really hear her voice. You could hear it in the more acoustic versions of the Nemo song and How's the Heart. And again, I feel like she just really is able to hold her own in a situation where it's one instrument and her. Her bluesy notes that she's pulling out of her voice are really communicating the lyric, but also just really lovely, really beautiful. Beautiful. Gorgeous decrescendo there at the end of that. And wow, that high note, the little improvisational part, it just came from out of nowhere, didn't it? There is so much clarity in the way Flor sings. Clarity in the tone quality, clarity in the diction, but it has all of the style as well. She really has such an ability to make the song her own, no matter what it is she's doing. We saw her doing it in Beste Zangers. Now here she's doing it again. I'm just loving this. Okay, let's get back in. Here we go. Beautiful piano. Wow. The pianist obviously was recorded separately. If she was in the same room with the piano player at the same time, she would have showed him. Nice. I like the camera work. It's fun. Beautiful. That was incredible. Let's deconstruct it just a little bit more. Well, once again, Flor has given us just a really delightful listening experience.
I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark.
If you'll notice Flor's body posture, she's got this rocking chair. She could sit back, and I think she does at one point in the video, but for singing the parts, she's sitting up. She's elongating her spine. She's coming from a very tall position so that she can actually get her breathing underneath her. We've seen Flor sing from a seated position, haven't we? In, again, those acoustic settings. She was sitting on a stool across from Troy, and just has an amazing ability to sing from a seated position. It's not something that everybody can do well. Of course, she's a master and she can do whatever she wants.
Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get
how she communicates the lyric in verse 2.
You don't know how long I have wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. Oh.
She has such an ability to caress a lyric.
You don't know how long I've waited. I was going to tell you tonight.
The way she's able to pull things out of the vowels and consonants, giving things an extra meaning just by the way she is caressing the lyric.
But the secret is still my own, and my love for you is still unknown, alone.
But I think my favorite part comes here at this little interlude where she pulls this high note out as if it's nothing at all. Let's hear that one more time. Amazing. And I think she really shines in this chorus here.
Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you, and now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? Oh, how do I get you alone?
And once again, I want to show you her ability to decrescendo here at the end of this chorus.
Oh, how do I get you alone?
That takes tremendous vocal control, and working on your dynamics and being able to degrade the sound to come down in volume. But you've got the same consistent vibrato, you've got the same consistency in the vocal quality, all the way through to that really, really pianissimo dynamic marking. That's really something as a vocalist for you to be working on as well. And then she shows her consistency in this final chorus.
How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone?
She's just rock solid every single time. Well, what a bright spot in my day to be able to enjoy the incredible voice of Floor Jansen. I hope she keeps these covers coming. Well, that's it for me today. Like if you liked it, subscribe, and don't forget to share with someone you know loves Floor Jansen. You can ask me any question about your voice in the comments down below, on my blog at voicelove.co, on Instagram at the Voice Love Company, and now on Wizio.com. Get all those details in the description box below. Well, I love what Floor is doing here, how she's continuing to keep her voice exercised. She's continuing to stay prepared. We need to stay ready. We need to keep doing what we need to do so that we're prepared for when we are back to more normalcy in our lives. I want you to keep finding your voice. Keep making your sound in the world today. The world is waiting. Literally, somebody is praying for what you and only you bring. And remember, you are loved. Bye, guys.